What's up, CEOs, and welcome to another episode of Dear Shamel Ask the Auto Dealer Doctor. So, this is where I give my best advice on being an auto dealer, being a successful auto dealer based on my experience, my mistakes, my successes. So, if you have any questions, then you can email me at hello@autodealerbschool.com. That's hello@autodealerb for business school.com. If you want to remain anonymous. Now, if you don't care too much about that, then just put your questions in the comments. All right. Okay, let's get on to the first question. Dear Shamel, do I need to disclose misdemeanors? Hey. Oh, so misdemeanors from most states only ask for felony convictions on the application. Now, of course, I will need to know what state you're getting your license in to give you like more specific advice. But from what I understand, most states you do not need to disclose misdemeanors, right? Okay, so the whole issue with misdemeanors and felonies and your application is just that the state has a responsibility to the public. You know, I've said that before. So if they give someone a license who has um, a, a criminal record where they have had some, they stole money basically. Okay. They stole money or they defrauded a customer or they did something shady with a car. Well, then they would be liable. So they have to have some kind of process to make sure that you're not one of those people. So like if you got into a fight, if you, did some other things, typically that's not a big deal. Now, as I say that about the, financial felonies, you definitely will need to go through the board to get approved. Okay. So if you have a felony, don't let that be a barrier to your application. They ask you to disclose felonies and then they'll bring you in and they'll ask you questions to see, are you rehabilitated basically? Are you going to do it again? Okay. Good afternoon. What's up? Reigning woman. So misdemeanors across the board are pretty okay. All right. Felonies, then you have to take a look at if it's going to be, if you've had like a financial felony where you stole money or, you defrauded somebody. Okay. So hopefully that answers that question. Next question. Should I pay for a service to help me with the dealer application? That is a great question. So when I submitted my application, I paid for a service. The fee was $250 and I just included it in my overall process because I felt like I wanted this to go as smooth as possible. I wanted peace of mind. So the way I was thinking about it was like this. These people regularly send in a packet of applications to the licensing board, which means that most likely the licensing board already knows their standard of their packages that they review. Okay. So most times the licensing board might not even read those applications that they get from those companies that provide an application service. Okay. So they might not even read them. They just look, put you in the system, and then approve your license because they already know and trust that the company you paid to do the service does a great service. Okay. And that's the kind of power I wanted. I wanted for my application to basically be walked through. Okay. Now, even though that was what I wanted, now that I'm on the other side and I've seen lots of applications and I've helped a lot of people get their license approved, I don't think it's necessary to pay for a service to complete your application and help you complete your application because the application is pretty easy. It's straightforward. It asks you just a couple of questions like name, address, and then, you have to include the other things that they ask, like your bond, your insurance, it's not really a difficult application to complete. So do I think you need to pay a service? Is up to what you feel. I don't necessarily think so, but if you want your application walked through, then that might be a good idea. Now, if you just want some help in understanding how to complete the application, I give help to everyone who I mentor in the Auto Dealer Accelerator program. So if you need some help getting your application approved, then join the Auto Dealer Business School, get some mentoring from me, and you get that help free along with learning the business. Okay. So next question. How does your mentorship program work? I'm in California and already have my dealer's license. Great. I love, love, love working with people who already have their license for a couple of reasons. One, you already know it's hard. AF. Okay. You already know that it is more than just buying and selling cars, because you got your license and you were like, this is easy. I'm just going to buy some cars and I'm just going to sell some cars and I'm going to make a whole lot of money in the middle. Right. And then you got out there and you did it and you're like, oh, there are a lot of details that I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I need. Like, there's a lot of information I am lacking. Okay. And so when you come to me, I appreciate that you already know that, look, I've been out here in these streets trying to sell these cars and it has not worked out like I planned. I didn't have cars sit for a month or a year. I've had customers who I would rather not have as customers. I have sold cars, but I made like $200. What? I need some help. Okay. So that's a long, question or long answer to the question. But basically, if you have your dealer's license and you need some help, then how the mentorship program works is, first, you need to schedule a strategy session, because I want to make sure I can help you. And I want to make sure that we vibe. Okay. Because basically I become your partner for the duration of our mentorship. I am helping you to build your business, reboot your business, restructure, and get it on the right path. Okay. So if that's the first step for the mentorship program and how it works is to schedule a strategy session. Second, how it works is that I teach you how to qualify the cars you buy, what kinds of cars to buy, how to identify issues with different cars, how to navigate the auction, how to buy, sell, how to handle title issues, how to handle payments, how to handle transporting, how to handle arbitration, how to handle dealership insurance. Also, I teach you about repairs and about repairing cars like a respectable auto dealer who is about their money. Okay, like you can have both. You can have a clear conscience and fix these cars, but also protect your profit. So I teach you how to do that. And I teach you how to detail these cars so that they sell. And then I teach you about the online marketing process, about how to take the pictures, how to list write the description, where to list, and then also how to handle the calls so that you get people out to test drive, like the people who are really going to buy, the people who are not going to lowball you. Okay. Then what to do on the test drive, and then how to complete the paperwork in compliance, and how to celebrate your sale. Okay. So that's our first 5 weeks together. And then our last week together, I teach you about the revenue streams that are possible in this business. And when I'm talking about revenue streams, I'm talking about buy here, pay here. I'm talking about title loans, financing and warranties, salvage cars, and wholesaling. Okay. So that's how the mentorship program works. When you exit the program, you have a wealth of knowledge to get your cars sold fast and for high profit, and to add revenue streams to your business so that you make 6 figures or more. Okay. So that's how the mentorship program works. I do want to mention too that everyone who is in the mentorship program does get a free ticket to CEO Live, which is where we get together in Atlanta and we party and work on our business. So I was just thinking about that now because CEO Live is coming up in December, and we have dealers coming from across the US, all who are part of the Auto Dealer Business School. And we're going to network, we're going to work on our business, and we're going to race cars. Okay. So when you're part of the mentorship program, it's not only about work, it is about play. So yeah, that's how the mentorship program works. If you're interested in that, then get started with the strategy session. The link is in the description. If you have any other questions, then you can email me at hello@autodealerbforbusinessschool.com, or you can post your comments below. And I got a couple of comments now. Iman says Georgia wants court disposition. Okay. Probably for the misdemeanor, they want to understand exactly what's going on. And then Iman says this is better than Facebook. Okay, that's cool. Cool beans. Rainy Woman says, how much is the minimum cost to get started with all of this? So it really depends on, so that's the best mentoringship program, but it really depends on what you need. So book a strategy session with me, Rainy Woman. Okay. You say this is so great. Okay, great. So yeah, book a strategy session with me and I'll explain to you all the options on mentoring. Okay. Because I don't want to give you something you don't need. Okay. And yeah, so let's figure out what you need so you can make all the money during tax season 2020. Okay. All right, y'all. So it was great chatting with you. If you have any questions, email me, get at me, and I will be back for another episode of Dear Shamel. Bye.